Our pop adventures are Brian Manon is playing Gilran, our elf ranger. We have Joel, critical Joel Paparaki is playing Casaval Daikun, our tiefling paladin. And then we have Will Walkie Washkun over here playing Uradar, the bard, half orc bard.
Ladies and gentlemen, last time our adventurers were trapped in a tavern that they seemed to not be able to escape the day as it repeated over and over again when they died.
We've done all this a couple times now.
You want out? I want out. We can help each other.
What did you say your name was?
Oh, I have so many names. Let's go with 7.
Here's what I know. We are stuck in some sort of a loop, and it has to do with us losing the book when we got drunk. I think. Because the guy that I think I talked about him before killed us a couple nights ago, killed me yesterday. There was a big, oh god, I'm doing it again. There was a big black blob. Look, his name is 7.
That's not a name, that's a number.
Shut up, you're not helping.
Insight, such insight.
And he is part of this. And I think he has something to do with the Book of 7, which we lost.
If it's trapped here in this loop that we've luckily created for it, then it needs to be stopped here. Because if it makes it out of where we are, there is no telling to the end of what will happen here.
So how do we stop it? We can't just stay here forever.
The 3 of you have to make a stand. The 3 of you are looping through this time. Someone else gets injured in this.
I need to save the plan.
What is your definition of yourself? Are you a hero?
Yeah. And I'm just muttering to myself, there's another day. This is just happening again. Another day. It's okay. It's okay. It's
alright.
Wait till tomorrow. It'll be better tomorrow.
That's because that's what you are. That's what all of you are. Just one of the 7. What do you think you are to them, Casabal? An idea that you are a person, but you're not. You're a devil. We could easily stop this dance that we're doing. You could stop dying. I guess we'll see, won't we? What side you really are on.
Oh, sorry, did you say something, old dude? I was just still amazed with how awesome I am.
We'll see how it goes. We'll see if this ends on the side of light or on the side of dark.
Guys, this is kind of a pseudo sequel to a little mini arc that we had a little while ago. So promises you guys won't be super lost or anything like that. We'll recap everything for you guys. But let's get into it. Here, guys, I am your DM, your dungeon master, your direct message. Slide into them DMs if you guys can. But your boy Jelani Hoon is here. Thank you so much. Anybody in the chat with us?
Yeah!
All right, let's talk about our players. They are their most important people. My role is to help them shine. So let's get into that there. I want to get into who is with us here today and who we're going to be playing and what they're actually playing here in their D&D, what their D&D characters are. So let's start with Will Walkie Washkun.
That's me! Hi, I'm going to be playing Uradar, who is a half-elk half elk, half elf bard.
We don't know if he's half elk. He might be half elk.
I don't know what the other half is, but at least half of me is an orc. I am a bard. I am 3rd level, and I play the flute.
Yes. What is the name of your flute?
That is King Piccolo.
Yeah. Cool. So, let's head over to Joel, Critical Joel Paparaki.
Hello, everybody. I will be reprising my role as Kasval Daikun, which is a tiefling, and happens to be a paladin, level 3. So get ready for some weird dichotomy there.
Yeah. Fun. Quick recap on that. You're a purple tiefling, right?
Yes.
Yes. You got the spiral horns and everything? Or
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Okay. No, that's
all right.
spiral.
Cool. Brian, thank you so much for joining us here. What's your character?
My character is Gilrand Silverfrond. He is a hunter ranger wood elf. And he doesn't really like people, but somehow he got stuck with these guys, and he doesn't hate it.
Nice. Third level ranger there. Your character, very in tune with nature. In the last arc, you always carried a bush with you.
I did. It was my best friend, and then I threw it into the fire.
Yes, you did.
That was tragic.
Yes, I did.
And everyone's wondering who our new player is here. We have Amanda Washkin with us. Amanda, hi. You're new.
Hi. I am very new. This is actually my first D&D campaign.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Exciting. You'll be joining us as a brand new character for this arc here, or this little one-shot. Do you want to speak on anything about the character, or you want to keep it a little private until you're introduced?
I'll say that my name is Gemma Rivenstone, and I'm a forest gnome, but that's all I'm going to say.
All right. Love it. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're ready to hop into some cool D&D action here. Everyone out there who is chatting with us, and if you're viewing with us, thank you so much. Tell a friend. We're going to be on for a good long time, getting into some cool story and D&D action here. So let's hop right into it. Last time on our pop adventure here, we played a mini arc called One Bad Day. Our 3 adventurers, Uridar, Kasaval, and our ranger Gilran, were caught in a time loop as they kept waking up at the beginning of the day after they were seemingly killed at the end of it. They woke up constantly in this tavern called the Red Hearth Tavern, and they found out that there was an entity named Seven, a demon from the abyss who represented 7 of 7 deadly sins. The group as a whole banded together and fought against Seven, taking it on in its own plane of existence in the Book of Seven that they had found in the tavern, and seemingly destroyed the being and saved the tavern, but not without some casualties that happened, and we'll get into that in just a moment. So, everyone here, are we ready to hop into our new arc, Aftermath?
Yes!
Alright, let's get into it. We rejoin our heroes a couple weeks after what has become known as the Red Hearth Incident. It's named after the establishment, the Red Hearth Inn Tavern. You guys were there and battled the entity known as Seven, this demonic entity. You took it on, destroyed it. The Book of Seven became inert, no magical properties left in it. Uridar used detect magic to make sure that everything was normal and there were no illusions. The beast and the demon was slain by our heroes. But there were some casualties. Before going into the book to battle Seven, there was a choice the group made as a whole. They decided to ignore the tavern as it was being attacked by henchmen or entities, beings from Seven, to deal with the greater threat. When they came out of the book, casualties happened. We lost several casualty people in the tavern. A young tabaxi woman, a lizard folk bodyguard, a half-elf traveler, an old human butler, and a young red-haired woman known as Helena Bell. Helena Bell, it was a beautiful and smart young woman. but most notable, she was part of and sole heiress to the Bell family, one of the most powerful families in the realm. The family has condemned the actions of the group. They spout out that the group were at fault, solely at fault, and solely to blame for the deaths of the innocents at the Red Heart incident. They even gone so far as possibly starting a rumor that Uridar, Casaval, and Gilran are heroes, masterminded the whole incident, and even caused all of the destruction purposefully. The public opinion on the group has become dire, to say the least. Work and money is at an all-time low for them. Their jobs have halted for them. They only have left, the only money they have left is the money they received from the job of delivering the book. And they are on their last little bits of money. They receive a letter from the city of Gilderfell, a well-known city for its industry. It's a prosperous city, but has fallen on hard times recently. The Adventurers Guild has sent out a letter to the group inviting them over to the city to meet up with a manager at the Adventurers Guild to help manage their team and possibly get their the public back in the good graces of the team, and you guys back in the good graces of the public. So, you guys on your way to the city of Gilderfell to do a bit of public aid and help them combat crime and many other things that are happening in that city. So, with all of that exposition out of the way, finally, let's hop right into it. Uridar, Casaval, Gilran, you guys stand outside the gates of a glorious city that is sitting at the edge of a river, a great river running alongside it. This city is a city of industry. You can see smokestacks from many factories, warehouses, businesses, hustle and bustle. You can see the river using for shipping. You can see the craters, crate ships and things like that moving. You are entering the city, but one of the biggest things you notice about it is that there seems to be a lot of development happening, a lot of redevelopment happening, as a lot of buildings seem to have been damaged. It seems like some sort of, as if a bomb went off in the city, and there is a lot of damage to the city. You can see that there's a lot of people on the streets, people walking around. As you start entering into the city, you get this feeling of a little unease, as there seems to be a little bit of strife and sorrow in the streets.
Okay.
Uridar, you're walking through, and you are hearing a newsboy ringing his bell in the streets, and he's saying, "Here, here! Listen to my news report! Ding, ling, 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 ling. The Honorable Bard Extraordinaire Quincy Quinn Lafariel is here in the city, still helping and aiding the people, and is putting on a charity concert to help raise money for redevelopment of the city." And he's walking by. What do you guys do while you guys are walking into the city?
You there, boy.
Yes, hi.
Where's this Lafariel's benefit going to be held?
Oh, well, the concert is being held at the auditorium. It's down in the main thoroughfare.
And when is this happening?
It's happening, I believe he says by the end of the week.
At the end of the week, a very, very
Listen,
specific.
Listen, I don't have specifics. I'm a newsboy, all right?
Okay.
But I believe he's making more announcements at the steps of the Adventurers Guild.
Ah, excellent. And where can we find that?
You can either take the main northern road here, and you'll find it after, I'd say, a few blocks away from here.
Great. Thanks, kid. Yeah. Can I tip him a couple silver?
Couple silver?
Yeah.
Why, thanks, mister. I'm going to be able to eat now. And he walks off.
Cool.
We're not made of that.
Yeah, I know, but I'm going to take 5 silver out of my purse. All right.
You guys begin heading down that road, or are you guys going to try and do some other stuff?
We were going to go. I turned to them and say, we were going to go and look up the Adventurers Guild anyway. We might as well see what this is about. Besides, another bard in the same town? I can't let that stand.
Actually, that does remind me. Urdar, roll me history.
A history check. Okay. Oh, that's a nat 20 out the gate, baby.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So you roll a natural 20.
Hell yeah.
I can give you the information about this character right away. Quincy Quinn Falariel is a bard of well renown. You, being a bard yourself, you have heard his name. He is a very famous, almost rock star level bard. But he's also known as a charismatic leader of a group of adventurers known as the Trinity.
Mm-hmm.
He has done many heroic deeds. He works for the Adventurers Guild as kind of a helping hand and guiding like mentor towards new adventurers and things like that. And he has done many like humanitarian things to help the city of Gilderfell.
Okay. What instrument does he play?
He plays a version of a lute.
Pshaw, a lute. Okay.
So he's a strings guy.
But in all serious, big fan.
Yes.
All right. You guys. If Quincy Lefariel is in town, we have to go see him. He is awesome. He's the whole reason that I wanted to leave home in the first place.
Oh, I like that.
I mean, I heard his music when I was very small, and it made me want to get into this. We have to go see him.
Well, I'm fine with that. If you really want to go see your idol.
Yes.
All right. You guys are starting to make your way towards the Adventurers Guild. You guys are making your way through the main road towards the Adventurers Guild. Would you guys, all of you, please roll me a perception check?
Oh,
15.
we got a 2.
2? Casabel?
There.
Oh, I forgot about those. Whoop. A little whoop.
9?
Yeah, I can't see it for some reason. But,
Yeah, I see it. It's in the chat.
Yeah.
All right. So 9, 2, and Gilran 15. Gilran, you are walking with the group. You're following Urdar and Castaval. They're looking like trying to get their directions right on where they're headed. Brand new city, hard to tell. You catch a glimpse of what seems to be 2 gentlemen following behind the group. They are slowly easing up, heads down. You see they're wearing kind of like this leather, like ratty leather, like clothing, and you see they have like these red armbands on them.
Well, you think they might be adventurers' friends?
Who?
Goes, how do you not see these things? Why are you still so unperceptive?
What are you talking about? I literally can't see anything right now. Oh, them. Those people back there. I like gesture wildly. I'm like, are you talking about them? Those guys back there?
Exactly.
As Uridar is pointing and he's talking to you guys, he's pointing at them. They walk up to you guys and it's like, hello, friends. New to the city.
These are the ones.
We've got our bearings. We know our ways around.
Listen. We're here collecting for the redevelopment of Gilderfell. Was wondering if you could spare some change.
I say, let the forest retake it.
Oh,
very dark, friend. But we still got to develop it. Develop us.
Say, actually, we were wondering what happened here. What are you recovering from?
Oh, there was some sort of big demon hole that tore up and everything like that, but it's closed now, thanks to adventurers and things like that.
Oh. We happen to be adventurers ourselves, hoping to lend a hand.
New adventurers in the city? That's going to be wonderful. Well, how about each one of you hand over all your cash, and they pull out a knife, and we'll make sure you guys get to where you're going.
In turn to Uridar. See, this is why the forest should just retake it all.
We're not going to do that, because you didn't ask nicely. And I step back.
I guess. Now I guess I'm gonna have to stick you. And he's like, they come at you. So this is gonna be our first battle encounter. This is gonna be a kind of a tutorial of what you guys need to learn about how to battle. I need everyone to roll initiative, which everyone rolls a d20 and adds their initiative to it, please.
Why am I rolling this die? I have rolled 2 straight 3s with my green die. And 1 nat 20 with my black die, and I don't know why I stopped rolling it. So I have a 6.
Oh boy. So Uridar has 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'ma get stuck.
I got a 17 plus 4. 21.
21 for Gilran and Casval. You just...
You're very quiet, Casabal.
See if I can increase that a little bit there.
Alright.
Okay.
Much better.
D20 again. There we go. Looks like a 12 plus 1, so 13.
13. Not bad. Alright. So, you see in front of you 2 bandits, or thieves, or whatever you want to call them, in front of you. Ratty leather clothing, dirt on their face, red armbands, and these knives in your face. And they're like, "We're gonna stick you unless you give us your money."
Weird question. Do the armbands have any sort of insignias on them, or are they just flat red?
They are red, flat red, but they're kind of like hanging a lot. So like there's like a really long, like it's almost like a sash than just a band.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That was it. I don't have first initiative, I don't think. So.
Thieves. Yes. All right. So, Gilran, you have first initiative because you rolled the highest here, and then I'll let you guys know your order as you continue through. All right. Go ahead, Gilran. What do you do?
As I'm finishing saying, Erdar, this is why the forest should just retake it all. I take a big step back, and I passed Hunter's Mark on them so I can begin sizing them up. So
all right.
I can
Cast your Hunter's Mark. Okay, go ahead. You did that, which means that you have done in movement. You've moved back away from them, so you're at a little bit of a distance from them, and you casted Hunter's Mark, which I believe is a bonus action. So you still have an action, so you can use an item, attack, or you can just hold your action to see what happens.
And I prepare myself. So
Prepare
I hold,
yourself?
waiting for to try and stick.
All right, cool. Next up in your order is going to be the burglars, I guess. If it
Thing
sounds like
1 and
these-
Thing 2.
Yes. It's their turn to go. They come up on you. One of them starts coming up on Uridar as he was in conversation with them, and he's going to try and stick you with his knife. So let me roll a d20 and see if he hits you. That is that might not hit actually.
My
That
AC is 14.
That's a 9, so he misses his slash. He's like, "Stop moving, will ya? Stop moving! I gotta stick ya! I gotta stick."
I'm like tangoing around his blade.
The other bandit looks at like you moving around. Is like, "He's a slippery one. I'm gonna stab him now." And he comes up and he tries to stick you as well. So he's gonna try and roll. Let's see what happens here. That's also a low roll. So I guess fuck me then, huh? From behind you guys, you hear a and there is a sound of what sounds like a arrow being shot through the air. And you guys turn and see that there's another bandit behind you guys with a little crossbow, as he was like stationed up to as like a little ambush for you guys. So there's a third one.
Does it hit anyone?
That is he attacks Casaval. That's going to be a 18 to hit. Yeah.
What's your AC, Casval?
Let's see. Well, I have. What did you call it?
AC.
Armor class.
Oh, my armor class 15. Yeah.
15. So that hits.
Yeah.
All right. So a little crossbow is gonna shoot at you and deal you. Ooh, that's a pretty high, some high damage. Sticks you right in the back of the shoulder blade. That's going to be 7 damage to you.
Ooh. All right. I'm down to 12.
What? Hmm?
Pops an arrow out, and he's like, "Ah, I gotcha." All right. After that,
He's so like glib about shooting humans. You're a tiefling,
all right, and
Probably
that's
happy about that one.
right?
and that's Uridar's turn.
Okay. I am going to. What should I do? I am going to. I'm just gonna try and straight up like smash the one that's closest to me in the face. The one that was like trying to stick me that I was dancing around.
Makes sense. Go ahead.
But I will draw King Piccolo as well. I'll bring him out. So that
Make an attack.
I believe I get Barbarian Healing for that as well.
Okay.
So I will make an attack. Shoot. What's my empty-handed attack? Is that just plus 0?
Are you just gonna punch him, or are you hitting him with something?
I'm attempting to punch him, but I've got King Piccolo with me. So.
Oh, okay. So just roll a d20 and add your strength
Okay.
modifier. I think.
Oh my god! If the die can stay on the table, so that is going to be a 15 to hit.
That's all truth be told, not high AC on these guys. So yeah, you hit them with that, but punching them with your fist is only 1d4 damage.
Yes.
So just go ahead and just roll a d4.
That's a 3 damage.
All right, so 3 damage to this guy. You pop him in the face, and he's like, "Oh, you punched me in the face.
What did you expect?
What's wrong with you? Just give us your money."
Just let us go.
All right, Casaval, it's up to you. What are you doing? You're in vicinity, like right up against two bandits, and there's the one that shot you about, I would say, like 20 feet away.
All right, so I got one shoulder that's kind of janky right now because I've got an arrow in the back of it.
Yeah.
But I am going to do stealth, and I'm going to try to get up on the guy who has the knife and pull the knife away from his hand.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I actually like that a lot. So you're going to use your movement to get up on them. Go ahead, and they're looking at you, but if you roll a high enough stealth, I'll allow this to happen. So give me a roll of your stealth.
I got a 15.
15. I'm going to say that's not going to do it because they're actually
Ooh.
all looking at you. But you do some cool, like, stealth stuff up to him, but he sees you doing it. He's like, what are you doing? And you're right up on him as you try to be like wily and like
Yeah.
but you're right up on him, and you're gonna want to try and pull away his knife.
Mhm.
All right, go ahead and roll me strength to try and like grab his knife and pull it away from him. It's like a grappling contest here.
13.
13. Let's see what he got. Oh, he rolled really low. So I'm gonna have to change. That dice is gonna have to get burned. All right. So go ahead and you grab his knife away from me. He's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? You can't just take other people's property. That's
Take it away. I take it away from him, and I point it at him, and I just say, "We're not giving you the money."
I mean, how about a little money? Maybe not all the money, but a little bit of the money. How about that?
Look, as adventurers, you know better than just robbing other of our kind. You shouldn't do this.
I mean, I'm not an adventurer, but I mean, it is what it is. Moving back up to the
Fine,
top of the order here, Gilran, it's up to you.
Assuming that I saw which direction the arrow came from, I look to try and.
You're actually very
where-
close to the person because you moved back away from the other group. So you're not too far away from them. I'd say you're about like you turn around and he's like 10 feet away from you.
Okay, 10 feet is good enough for me to try and take a shot at them with my bow and arrow.
All right, go ahead. Give me a roll.
Yeah, I will roll. And I have a 16 plus 4, so not a natural 20.
All right, listen, that hits. All right, roll me some damage. What you got?
All right, I got a D8 of damage plus an extra 2, which was going to be 7. I do 9.
You do 9 damage. All right, the guy with the little crossbow. He's like he shot Casaval. You turn to let an arrow loose into him, and he's like, "I got one. We're gonna take all their money." And oh dang, oh dang, oh dang, oh god, oh no. And he seems very hurt. All right, this is up to them. Let's see. I'm going to roll for that bandit that just got shot with that arrow in the shoulder by Gilran to see if he sticks around, or if that shot was. He rolled very low again, so that guy starts to book it. He's like, "Oh no, oh god, I'm gonna die. Is this what dying feels like?" And he runs off. And so the other two are like, one guy's knife is gone. The other guy's like, "Stop moving." And so the one who's still trying to stick Urdar is going to try and stick Urdar once again. That is, God, oh my lord, what are these rolls?
Tell me about it.
13.
That's not gonna do it. AC 14.
All right, so he's like, I need to work on my sticking. Oh no! And the other guy, with no knife, he's just gonna try and sock you in the face. He's like, you shouldn't steal things.
Shouldn't steal things.
All right, I'm sorry. He's gonna try and sock Casaval in the face because he took the knife. I'm sorry, not Overdor. He rolled pretty high with that one. That's strength. Oh, that's just a 16. 16 a hit.
Is a 15 AC.
15 AC, and he gave you 1 damage as he socked you in the chin. All right, that's on to Uridar.
Uridar is just gonna like try to grab the disarmed one and like pick him up off his feet, and just like, listen, we're giving you a chance to walk away. Take it.
go ahead and give me an intimidation roll.
An intimidation roll. Okay.
Nice.
That is only going to be a 12.
Nice. With a 12 and him being disarmed and stuff like that, let me see if he withstands that. It's a low roll. You lift him off the ground, and he's like, "Oh, I would run away, but my feet can't touch the ground." Oh. And that's what's happening. And the other bandit's just like, and he's like, he's frozen in fear right now as you're lifting his other friend up. Casval, it's on you.
So this next move is going to be, let me think. How about, well, we just kind of, or at least I am going to push for the guy that I took the knife from. He's still standing there, right?
No, the guy that you took the knife with is being held by.
He's the one that's being held.
Got him
Okay, so
like
the other
held
guy,
in the air.
All right.
And there's one guy. There's only one guy left on the ground, like with a knife in his hand, and he's like scared shitless.
I can't use intimidation though because he already used intimidation.
I will allow you to do intimidation if you tell me how you're gonna do it that's different from Uridar.
Remember, this isn't like a skill challenge. This is an actual combat, so we can repeat things.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's right.
You can repeat things in the battle. Yeah.
Well, in that case, then let me just look at this. I think I'm just gonna use athletics to quickly get behind this individual without him knowing, or he'll see a blur of speed, and I'll get behind him so that we kind of have them surrounded. And who apparently the knife guy is probably the leader or something like that. So it's like we're surrounding the leader type of thing.
Give me a roll of your athletics.
Okay.
Oh,
Have a 23.
You listen. Sweet flips. You do like a whole like blur flip around them, and he's like, "Holy shit, they know sweet flips!" And he's shitless and everything like that. Gilran, it's back onto you. You see that it looks like the bandits that are with the group right now look like they're about to book it. Do you do anything?
I put my bow away, and I kind of turn my back to them and say, "Just leave." Put my bow away.
All right. It gets back to the bandits. The one that was like, "Sweet flips! Oh no!" And he just books it off in a side alley. And the guy you're holding Uridar is like, I can't run! I'm off the ground! Do you let him go?
No. Before I let him go, I want to ask him what the armbands are.
Good call.
Oh. Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay. Oh yeah, nat 20 again. Same die too.
All right, let's trade dice.
I got a 20 and an 18, so no matter what, this guy is mine.
He's like, they'll kill me if I talk, but I'm so scared. And he says to you, they're the symbol of the gang, the Crimson Gang. They're the rulers of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Good enough for me.
Do all this damage.
Just let me go.
Good enough for me, and I drop him.
He falls to the ground, runs off, pisses himself. He goes off, and then you guys are there in the middle of the road, victorious for your first battle. Bravo. All right. What do you guys do now? Do you guys head on to the Adventurers Guild? Do you guys do anything else? By all means, Gilran, what were you doing?
Can I get one of you guys to pull this arrow out of my back?
Yeah,
I do not know much about medicine, but I'll give it a shot.
No, wait, no.
Nope, I just reach over and grasp it.
Give me
Brute.
a roll for sleight of hand.
Oh, for sleight of hand. I'm better at that.
Yeah, nice.
But I rolled worse. It's a 9.
To 9.
Oh.
You
Oh, wait, no.
again, sleight of hand is how because again you just say nope, I just pull it, so you're not actually trying to be careful or medicine like. You're just like pulling it, and it's more of just like how the angle you pull it out. It hurts like hell.
That's
That's all.
fair.
As like it almost as if you just
Made
like
it worse.
yanked out, and maybe even like a little twist as it pulled out, but like it's out.
Uradar is
And I
good
know-
at helping.
I cannot find the words to describe how brutish you are.
Thank you, is what I think you're looking for.
Well, I appreciate
I had it. Uradar. I had it.
Actually, I have it.
It's a
You want
bloody-
it?
It's, a bloody
It's
bolt.
gross.
You have a bloody bolt in your hand.
Actually,
Keep it. I'll keep it. I mean, I never know if we need it.
Okay.
Sorry, you have one bloody
No.
bolt.
All right.
Yeah. So
Uradar, I can still track these. I still feel the hunter's presence within me. Would you like to track them and see where they went?
Yes. Where are they retreating to? I suppose.
If
Do you
you
want-
think that's worthwhile. I'd rather
No.
get to the Adventurers Guild, but let's keep an eye peeled for the
I'm not
Crimson
going to
Gang.
question why these people just attacked us at all. Just wander on.
They're thieves. They're in a gang. It's what they do.
But it's the gang of the town. All right. Well, let's leave it up to. Fine. We don't have to do it.
Yeah. You can-
I was gonna say Gilran can decide, but
all right. So you guys,
No.
you guys begin. What would you like to do now?
I suppose we're navigating our way to
Mhm.
next stop.
The Adventurers Guild.
Okay. All right. After a little bit of time and acclimating yourself to where you guys are after like that little scuffle there. Again, that scuffle took not even a minute. Just like a couple quick seconds. One and done. You guys rocked the house and walked through. As you begin approaching the Adventurers Guild, you start seeing as you are closer to the Adventurers Guild, the city is a little bit more nicer. It's because this Adventurers Guild is more towards the center where like a lot of the government buildings and stuff like that are. So it looks like there isn't like much like people in the streets, like begging, or some of like the rowdier folk are there. So it seems to be more adventurers walking around. Would each of you please roll me a perception check?
Yes.
Boy.
19.
It's a fail from me.
19 plus 4 is 23.
23. Fail from Uradar and Kasfal.
I got it. Well, you know what? I rolled it twice accidentally, so the first one was a 9.
Okay, all right. Once again, Gilrand, your perception of things are very high. As you are getting as you're getting closer, you're noticing adventurers and things like that. And as you're walking through, they're looking. You're catching some glances and looks from some of the adventurers, and you see like some of them are like whispering to each other and kind of just like you slightly hear kind of like a passing comment of just like, those are the guys from that incident.
We're known.
Well, yeah, I'm Uradar. Of course they know of me.
No, I think it's the same as the last few towns we were in. You know of us. We're not going to find much luck here in the Adventurers Guild.
Don't be ridiculous. You're being paranoid, Elf. Let's just go introduce ourselves.
I follow your lead.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's attempt it. I suppose.
You arrive at the steps of the Adventurers Guild. It looks like a prestigious building. You see like these long steps leading up to it. You see some banners representing the Adventurers Guild. You guys each know each large city has like an Adventurers Guild that hands out quests to people and adventuring licenses to people to allow them to do adventuring out there in the world. Without a license, you're not allowed to just like take the law into your own hands like that. That's either a guard's duty or a licensed adventurer's duty. You guys remember signing up for this and then being put into this team haphazardly, and this is who you are, and this is the group that you have. You begin walking up the steps here. The building is large. You see this nice tiled roof of it, and this large arch door that is opened right now. You see in through the open doors of the archway is a large hall that there are a lot of people walking around, adventurers. You see people with swords and stuff like that walking around and things like that. They're talking to people at desks who are handing them scrolls, which some of you know are quests and things like that they've been assigned and are getting paid for. You see a lot of that action happening here. As you guys begin walking up, you see two things of note. You see a crowd of people around a person who Uridar recognizes as the famous Quinn Laurel, who seems to be being interviewed by people who are of news and press. They're talking to him, and he seems to be talking to them. This person is an Adonis of an elf. He looks fit as hell. He's very tall and very like cut for an elf. He has like this fire red hair, long, these amazing like curled eyebrows of the same color. He wears this like green intricate like green clothing. It's really well worn, and he has like on his back like his white lute that looks like it could be made from like porcelain or something like that, like a stone or something like that, and like has like this like really cool shape to it,
like a flying V lute.
Yeah, exactly. And it's on his back. He looks like a rock star. He's dazzling everyone, and everyone's just talking to him. They're all writing down, like, asking him questions and things like that. He just looks, and again, he just looks like an Adonis of an elf, sun-kissed skin, like he was in a tanning booth or something like that. Like, he looks amazing. And then another thing of note is in the center of the hall, you see a gnome who seems to be looking around, waiting for somebody. And this person who's standing there looks in your direction, squints for a second, and then kind of questions whether or not you see kind of maybe recognition in their eyes. Amanda, hi. I know you've been waiting for a bit. Please describe your character.
I am a forest gnome. I am a sorcerer level 3. And I live in Gilderfell.
Awesome.
What do you guys do?
Uridar shoves right past everyone and goes to join like the crowd admiring Quincy.
As you're there, you run up to the crowd and you're trying to get through, and people are asking questions, stuff like that. So Uridar is doing that. What do the other two do?
I'll go.
When we lost Uridar. There he went.
Gilran.
They went.
I can't believe it. I don't see the appeal here. Do you? I think you, me, and this other person over here are probably the only folks here that aren't crowding around thinking this is the utmost importance.
Yeah. Once again, we're known. This gnome seemed friendly. This gnome knows us.
You're known by this gnome.
Well done. Well, do you want to go introduce ourselves and say hi and see if she knows what the heck is going on here around here?
Yeah, let's do it. Maybe we can replace Uridar.
Can I roll perception to see if I heard that?
Roll with disadvantage because you are enamored by the rock star.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a 17. No, that's a 13. Way off. 13.
13?
Yeah.
I would say that you needed a 15 to hear that.
Okay.
Because you're in a crowd of people all
So
shouting.
maybe he heard something and thought we were saying something good about him, so he gave or she gave a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Right? He's right here! And I'm so close!
Perfect.
Yes.
All right, so I guess we're walking over to our little friendly gnome.
You walk up to the gnome, and the gnome standing there. She has like a little stack of books on her, and she's looking at a book right now. Gemma, I'm sorry, Gemma. You are standing there in the center of the hall. You've been standing here all day, waiting for your new group to arrive that you're supposed to be managing. You see a purple tiefling and a wood elf walking up to you. These descriptions ring true for you that these are possibly some of the folks part of the group that you're supposed to be managing. What do you do?
Excuse me?
Who are you? What are your names?
Yeah, you deal with it.
Do you not have names? You have to have names.
I am Kasval Daikun, and who are you?
What's his name?
That's Gilran Ledon.
Awesome. My name is Gemma Rivenstone, and I'm waiting for both of you. Where is your orc?
Oh.
He is-
gone forever.
Can I roll perception to see if I heard that?
I would say that you had already rolled perception already.
Okay.
So it's the same. It's the same.
I don't know if
Still
I'd
sitting over there
like
like-
being referred to as their orc.
I'm like yelling. I'm 3 feet tall, guys. So I'm like looking
Yeah.
at you. Just...
Well, don't let us intimidate you. But why are you looking for us? How do you know us?
So you are part of my group. I have to show you around the city, and we are going to do adventures. And if we do adventures really well, I get to be an adventurer. I am not thrilled to be your babysitter, essentially. However, I will help you. You help me. We'll be good.
Nobody said we needed a babysitter. It's not like we caused trouble.
Yeah, I didn't want to be one, so we're at that crossroads right now.
No.
They
Gilran,
gave
what do
you
you think?
basically a babysitter because of what the rumors are of what you guys did. So they don't trust you in our town because we've had enough destruction already. And I would like to be an adventurer and they're not letting me. So I think if we all work together, I will get over all of this and we will be able to be adventurers on our own.
Well, looks may be deceiving, and I'll just say that, I don't appear to fit in around these parts, but we still did a good thing, and I promise that. But even saying that, it doesn't prove that to the folks of this town, apparently. Welcome to the group.
At least we get work better than the last couple of towns we were in.
Yeah, you guys are guaranteed some work. I don't know what it is. We'll have to go and talk to the captain of the guard. But do some more work. We'll hopefully clear your name. We'll hopefully get me onto the adventuring list.
Well, let's go introduce you to our orc.
Did I hear that?
Emphasis on the our.
Yeah.
Let's cut over to the crowd of people clamoring to see Quincy. Uridar, you're standing there. You're pushing your way through. You're a big girl, so you just like push right through, and people.
So
just,
sorry.
like-
Excuse me.
like part for you because like, oh, okay, all right, super muscles, all right, and you squeeze through and you get like towards like the front of the crowd, and there Quincy is there, backed by two other members, what look like to be his group, his posse. He's standing there and he's answering questions. They're asking him, Quincy, please, from the Gilderfeld Press, the planned concert for this week, do you have a time set for that? Do you know what's going to happen for it? And Quincy answers, yes. Excellent question. I am going to be putting on the charity concert, A Rise for Hope, here in the city here at the end of the week. Come to help the city redevelop, raise money. It's free for anybody to come, but donations are appreciated. I will be putting a large sum of my capital towards the concert and charity raising here at the concert. I wish that everyone in the city would come through and dance and believe, and music can raise the hopes of this city. And I believe all of you are special. And my group, my companions here, and he points to two other members behind him. One is looks like a man who's wearing ornate plate armor that's white, and I don't want to make this mistake here, so I just want to make sure. Yeah, so he is a handsome kind of human. He has like a blade on his side, and he's wearing like this white plate armor that has like gold trim on it, and he seems to have like this kind of silver hair, slicked back, short hair, and he's kind of just like looking out, kind of just like, like yeah. I look pretty good. And then you see what looks like a big old bush, right, of leaves. But when you take a closer look at it, it seems to be a furbolg, which is kind of like this humanoid llama creature in a ghillie suit. So it's like just a bunch of leaves. And it's a big old bush of leaves. And it's just like
big old bush. And then the guy puts his plate armor codpiece back on.
The only thing that you see is just like some eyes poking through, and it kind of is like one of the leaves kind of part over, and so like one eye is kind of like constantly is like flicking one some of the leaves out of his eyes and stuff like that. So my companions here of the Trinity helped close the portal 8 months ago, the abyssal portal that tore this city apart. We defeated the demonic ruler that tried to invade this city, and here we are standing before you 8 months later. We are here standing before you with an oath that I, Quincy, will give to all of you, that we will not rest until this city is rebuilt and we rid it of all its crime and demonic presence. From this day forward, we are here.
Yeah, Quincy, Uridar Doorcrasher. Big fan.
One second, Casval.
Uridar Doorcrasher, big fan. What's your favorite scent of perfume?
As you say that, this bard, this rock star, looks at you, and he looks at something, and then he rushes up on you, and then like he comes up real close to you.
Okay. Sandalwood. I'm getting notes of sandalwood.
He touches like his hand kind of hovers close to your face, and he's like, I feel music from you.
I pull out King Piccolo.
Look. He looks at it and he's totally like, you see a little tear. It is beautiful. What is your name?
I'm Uridar.
Uridar. I know this name. You are part of the Adventurers Guild, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes. You are here to be managed. Yes. Come with me. And he shoulder, arm over the shoulder. enough questions for today. Please join us at the concert. I will put on a great show for everyone. Please, this way. He begins walking you away. His group follows along with you guys. He's like, "You're here with your group, yes?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're here to try and help. Because we heard about the trouble, and yeah, we've been to a lot of towns. And I'm sorry, I'm a big fan. You passed through Whitmore when I was a kid, and I saw one of your shows, and you kind of made me want to pick up music.
Ah, yes, the inspiration of music. It brings hope in everyone, and I hope to spread it along. And it seems that you have this special instrument here with you. Do you inspire music as well?
I try.
Trying is all that we can all do. He looks over, he looks around, and then he catches you guys walking up, and he catches eyes with the new person of the group known as Gemma. Gemma, darling, look at you.
Quincy.
How are you doing?
I'm alright. I'm meeting the group.
He kind of like,
Right
the way he walks is like almost as if he's just gliding over to you, and he just like walks over. It's like, darling, look at you, ready to take on the world.
Or at least manage it.
Oh, please. Listen.
Thanks for bringing my half-orc to me.
Oh, listen. This one is not half-orc. This one is Uradar. It is a special lady. And I hope that you will manage this group well. Listen, I know you had your heart set on being an adventurer. And I know that they're giving you a hard time. Alright? But who loves you? I love you. Right? You're trying. You have that drive. Right? Alright? I suggested that you manage this team. This team here. Alright? If you can bring them back in the good graces of the public, they'll for sure make you an adventurer. No time flat.
Fingers crossed. Let's do our best.
Listen. Alright. This is the tiefling and the little elf boy, yes?
Little elf boy.
I didn't quite catch their names. They're
yes.
They're much taller than I am.
And you must be the snake oil salesman.
Oh, please.
Uradar.
Casval, behave yourself!
Wow. Listen. I heard what happened with the Red Hearth incident. Your group is well known in the adventuring circles. But from what I hear, and some of the circles that we all travel in, there have been some very harsh opinions on your group. But my group here went through a very similar thing. We had to close this portal. A demonic being tried to invade this realm. We battled it inside a portal and we closed it, but destruction and death followed. I think we can all rise from these things. Do you agree?
I do, yes.
Listen, I believe in your group. I suggested that our dear Gemma here manage the group, get you guys all working together. Quid pro quo, as you say. She wants to be an adventurer. She needs to manage a group. Get you guys some good jobs. They may be mundane at the moment, but once you guys get back in the good graces of the public, you'll be on paying jobs again, and she will be an adventurer. Simple as that. Uradar, she points, he like whips over to you and points at you. They're like, what are you doing at the end of the week?
Nothing yet.
I'm looking for an opening act. Are you willing to come to the concert?
I'll be there.
No. All right. Listen, the concert is going to be held at the amphitheater in the thoroughfare. It's happening at the end of the week. I need you to understand, right? This is for hope. Bring the hope with your music.
Yes, I mean, of course. I mean, I'll do my best.
All right. I hope that all of you will do your best. And please, try to keep it friendly. All right. I will be on my way. Thank you all. He begins to walk away. Anything else from the group happening at this moment?
Wow.
What's his name? All Might?
He's great.
Gemma takes a really deep breath and kind of centers herself and goes, I'm sorry I was short. Really not happy about this job. My name is Gemma. he got it wrong again. Can we go around and just each tell us our names to start off on a different foot?
I am Gilran, and that man reeks of sandalwood. I don't know.
It's overpowering every time he walks into a room.
I do not like him. I am Gilran. Well met, Gemma.
I am Kasval Daikun again, and we're happy to have you on board.
Huh? What?
Pleasure to meet you as well.
Oh, sorry, I'm Uradar. Hi. Oh,
Hi, I'm very short. I'm a gnome. It's nice
you're
to meet you.
adorable. I'm Uradar Doorcrasher. And this is King Piccolo.